Arthur Schopenhauer was the father of modern philosophical pessimism. Precisely because he knew that life is subject to a long chain of random and bitter circumstances, his system not only analyzed the dynamics that dominate the world, presided over by a voracious will, but also showed us the way to ease the difficult swallow of existence in the best possible way. Life is a miserable thing, and I have decided to dedicate mine to reflect on it. That is why, as the first Schopenhauerian advice, we find the need to focus on the present, which escapes us like sand does through our hands, since we are always worried about what may never happen or what has already happened and is not known. You can change. Instead of being exclusively and permanently concerned with future plans and worries, or, conversely, giving in to nostalgia for the past, we should never forget that only the present is the only thing that is real and certain, he writes. Only he is true and effective, so we should give him our warm welcome, consciously enjoying every bearable hour and free from immediate setbacks or suffering. Arthur Schopenhauer's thought was that existence is the worst suffering, and that to get out of misery you don't have to seek happiness. Cultivating solitude, autonomy, one's own judgment and independence is essential for the German philosopher. The most important possession is what we are by ourselves, what we are when we are left alone with ourselves. Cultivating solitude, autonomy, self-judgment and independence is also a fundamental point for Schopenhauer. Following the teachings of the mystic Angelus Silesius, the German thinker exhorts us to create an inner desert that we can inhabit even when we are surrounded by people. After all, we have to learn to live with ourselves, not just put up with other people's disagreements. Our only possession is secure, the sameness, which must be cultivated with pleasures. Schopenhauer is a great supporter of joy. We never know when we will feel happy again, and who would have thought it? Schopenhauer, father of modern pessimism, is a great supporter of joy, of giving free rein to our well-being when it presents itself without putting conditions on it or limitations, precisely because we do not know when we will feel happy again, a rare prize granted to us by fate. We must open the doors to joy wherever it occurs, since it never comes at a bad time, instead of doubting, as we do often, in letting you in because we first want to know if we have every reason to be satisfied. Happiness is an unattainable utopia, by Schopenhauer. The world is governed by a tireless and incandescent will that turns us into desiring machines. We desire tirelessly and, after the satisfaction of a desire, a new one always awaits, which in turn seeks to be satisfied, a dynamic that relentlessly beats and mistreats us and places us between two inevitable poles, suffering and boredom. Live in the present, for Schopenhauer, while we persist again and again in hitting this wall and reaffirm ourselves in the optimistic dogmas, the world appears to us as a continuous contradiction, since at each step we experience that the world and life have not met. Made to contain a happy existence, the end of existence is not happiness, but detachment from life. There is only one innate error, to think that we exist to be happy, said Schopenhauer in chapter 49 of The World as Will and Representation. While we persist again and again in hitting this wall and reaffirm ourselves in optimistic dogmas, the world appears to us as a continuous contradiction, since at each step we experience that the world and life have not been made to contain a happy existence, and so we miss each other and even get indignant. Life is a business that does not break even. Instead of becoming angry or trying to assert ourselves relentlessly through the always insufficient satisfaction of our desires, Schopenhauer advocates opening the eyes of the heart and realizing that pain is the most characteristic note of existence. Schopenhauer's pessimism ends up deriving, finally, in a humanism that does not evade the darkest and onerous layers of existence. Quite the contrary, in view of a dark and sometimes terrible panorama, and in view of the Schopenhauerian belief that nothing will ever change, the best option will always be compassion. As the Hindu saying goes, Tat Tvam Asi, you are that. And here is this video, by the German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, and I hope you have found the thought of this philosopher interesting. We don't see the next one.